Hawk Talk Episode 1, Lincoln Revill alongside Austin DeCouta. And Austin, really tonight, opening night against the Bourne Braves, and it was just a pitcher's duel all the way through. But in the end, the Braves ended up taking the win by a score of 3-0. Just tell us what exactly happened in the game tonight.
Yeah, it was a good, well-played game by both teams. You know, Hyannis didn't allow any runs. Either did Bourne through the first 7 innings. Both teams pitched really well. Seth Halvorson got the start, and he was pretty effective through 3 innings. And then bottom in the 8th innings where the things kind of fell apart a little bit for Hyannis. 2 home runs off the bats of Bourne, and things just kind of went a little bit south from there. A 3-0 final score, and Hyannis really didn't capitalize on the runners in scoring position. But overall, it was a well-pitched game, and they did get plenty of base runners, so it's just capitalizing on those base runners from here.
Yeah, in that last inning, the Harbor Hawks actually had bases loaded and runners on second and third with nobody out, and then they just couldn't capitalize on those runs to take a 3-0 loss. And with that loss, they moved to 0-1 on the season. The Braves moved to 1-0. And tomorrow night, the Harbor Hawks have Game 1 of that big rivalry that we all know with the Cotuit Kettleers. And just what do they need to do? What do the Harbor Hawks need to do to just come back and get a win and start that rivalry off on the right note?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is capitalizing on those runners in scoring position. You know, they had a base load, as you mentioned, the last inning. There were numerous innings where they had guys on second with 1 out but couldn't get the runs across. So it's just pushing those runs across the plate because you can't win if you can't score. And the pitching wasn't bad at all. 3 runs, you can win a lot of games by only allowing 3 runs. So just continuing to capitalize on those runners in scoring position is going to be very effective for tomorrow's game against Cotuit.
Our Sideline reporter Taylor Farmer caught up with Seth Halvorson to talk about his outing earlier tonight.
Taylor Farmer here with Seth Halvorson, who got his first start for Hyannis tonight. Now you got your first start. What were your emotions as you went to go step on the mound?
Yeah, it was just fun to be out here. Fun to get the opening day start and then go out there and just compete for the guys here for the summer ball team.
Now you're playing in the Cape Cod League, which is known as one of the nation's best leagues, and you allowed no runs in your start today. What are you feeling individually?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely had a few average innings, but yeah, there's no runs, so that was good. But hopefully get better as the season progresses.
Right, and we did start off with a loss tonight, so we play tomorrow night again versus Cotuit. How do y'all plan to bounce back?
Yeah, we just get the bats going early. We had a few good timely hits and a few more timely hits in this game, and we could have had that game. We just one bad inning on the mound, and we're back in this game.
All right, thanks, Taylor. And once again, the Harbor Hawks coming up with a home opener actually tomorrow night against the Cotuit Kettleers. Game 1 of 4 with that rivalry against the Cotuit Kettleers. And just, Austin, thank you again for your insight tonight. Tomorrow night we'll have another episode of Hawk Talk. But for now, I'm Lincoln Revill. This is Austin DeCouta saying see y'all tomorrow night for another episode of Hawk Talk.